Hey guys, this is going to be just a quick little update on the fry I have in this particular room. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tanks in here. These are my super red Apisto Agassizii that I got from Redfish Bluefish. That's Papa. That's Mama. And the rest are their fry. There are about 11 in there that survived. I'm starting to be able to tell male from female. Like, that's a female, that's a male. There's a pretty good ratio of both in here, and surprisingly, they're not killing them off. But I am going to have to start separating them. I'm probably going to sell a few to my LFS. Unless any of you want some, then just leave a comment on this video, and I'll get back to you, and we can discuss. This tank was a little bit of a disaster. It was a shrimp tank. I put one of my super red cherries in here just to see what would happen, a buried one. She died, but somehow before she died, 4 of her shrimplets survived. They're in here, but you're never gonna see them because, oh wait, there's one. Okay, there's one. This also was a disaster of a shrimp tank. I had some Sulawesi shrimp in here that did well for a while, about a month and a half, and then they just slowly died off. So I need to rethink that. This just had me tickled to death. Right now it doesn't look like there's anything in the tank at all. But there is Mama Steel Blue Apisto that I got from Bob Kaler at Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics. He gave me a pair. It was a 3-way deal between me, him, and George. So he sent me my pair of Steel Blue Apistos, and she spawned. She has chased off my second group of panda cories. They're all in the back except for one brave little baby over there, and an adult that just started behind the cave rock. And here comes Mama again. But I'm beyond joyful because she spawned and I was able to collect, I don't know if you're going to be able to see anything in here at all, but I was able to collect about 30 fry. All the little black dots are their eyes. There is some food in there. I put some first bites and a little bit of aquarium co-op food in there. Yeah, it's really blurry. It's going to be very hard to see. But there are about 30 fry in there that I was able to snatch up with a turkey baster. She keeps going back and forth. I left about 10 with her. She keeps going back and forth between the fry box and that rock. So I still don't know if she ate those 10 or if she moved them into that rock. But hang on a minute, because when she goes to the fry box, all the babies come up to the front. They definitely still recognize their mom. And she recognizes them, see? I actually feel bad, but if I left them all in there, there'd probably only be 5 left. And she went back into the little cave, so I'm hoping that she moved the other 10 into there and she didn't kill them off. Like I said, she keeps coming in and out between there and this fry box, which does make me feel bad, but not bad enough not to collect them. All right, I'm gonna put my hand over this because you don't need to see the mess. Okay, now, well, these are the, oh my God, Platinum Galaxy Tiger Guppies. I got 6 pair from Redfish Bluefish when he first started shipping. Actually, he shipped to me before he actually started shipping. And this is what I ended up with. I put 3 trios outside for the summer, and I brought in about 300. I had been selling them in between, so I only had about 2 dozen in the tank during the summer. And as you see, I have a ton of them. And I do need to get back to Patrick Hardy. I know he wanted a couple of more. He bought some, and he wanted more. So Patrick, I didn't forget you. I absolutely will be emailing you. But yeah, the males are gorgeous. They really, really are. And the females, considering most females are just very, very bland, Although they're gray, they have those gorgeous big yellow tails, yellow and black. So not bad, and they get quite large, as you can see. They're picking on actually a pleco wafer. One of my super red babies ended up in here when I moved some plants around. And I also have some cherry shrimp. I tried cherry shrimp in here again. They killed off the first ones, but I put some more in, and they're doing really well. They're letting them live. They're dotted all over the place. Okay, but now this is for Stephen P. 2003. Also during the summer, I moved out a trio of Boesmani rainbow fish, and I wound up with 16 babies when I broke the thing down, the tub. Here are a couple of them. They're doing really, really well. They're growing fast, considering they're rainbows. I have them in with my L236 plecos. Oh, there's one of the super whites. I have five regulars and 4 super whites. And these guys are doing good. There's about 16 of them. And there are also 2 little Luminatus Fry that I snatched out of the tank that the adults are in the other room. I'll do an update on that another day. Oh, there's another super white in there, and there's another one there. The rest of them are standard. Let's see. There's a standard. There's another one. They're dotted around in here. But I've been playing musical moss with the Luminatus, and I wound up with 19 fry from them. So I just moved them into here. I'm sorry, it's super zoomed in, but you can see their little blue eyes glowing. It doesn't look like 19, but I did count them as I was pulling them out with a little shrimp net. Like I said, I've been playing musical moss. I have a big chunk of moss in their tank, and this is what I did the last time too. Every 2 weeks, I'll take that chunk of moss and I will move it into this 5-gallon bucket. There's a heater and an air stone and a couple of plants in here, and I leave it. They take 7 to 14 days to hatch, depending on the conditions, the hardness of the water, the temperature, all that good stuff. So I leave the moss for 2 weeks, and yeah, I wound up with 19 this time. So today I pulled the old moss out of here because it had been here for a little over 2 weeks. I was fairly confident there weren't going to be any more fry, and I switched it for what was in the tank. So the moss that's in here now in the back, that's all new to this little tub. I just put it in, so hopefully in 2 weeks I'll have some more fry. This is another 5-gallon tub. I'm sorry about the glare, but the only thing in here besides some snails is a poop ton of Java moss. Just extra Java moss. Again, if anybody needs some, let me know. My LFS has been buying it also. Let's see what else we have. Sorry to make you dizzy. All right, down here, that's one of the female bedders I got from Amber at Big City Bedders when she had to move. That's one of the females. She's just beautiful and full of sass. I have my my little school of hung slow eye Apistos. I had a pair in here, and they spawned. So there's the pair and some of their fry. They ate a good portion of them, but there's still a bunch. And I also have my Equus quarries. With the right lighting, they do get the blue sheen, but you know, I've got cheap lighting. I'm not paying crazy money for lights. I can't afford it. All my money goes towards my fish. But there's a dozen of them in here. And I'm gonna say, besides the parents of the hung sloy, there's a little female. That's a very young male. There's probably 8. I do have a second pair of Adolphoi, and they have never spawned for me. There's the male, and there's the female. There's also a pair of Guppies. I moved them in here because I didn't like his markings. He's snake skinned, and his tail is chewed off because I had a small ghost knife that I put in here to grow out. And in one night, he bit his tail off and killed most of my Adolfo Corys. So, yeah, he's now in the 75-gallon rainbow community tank. He also did a number on my male's fins. But I'm going to heal him up, and I'm probably going to sell this pair to the LFS since they're not spawning for me. I also have another betta in here. This is the little unsexed beta that Amber sent me as an itty bitty. Was unable to be sexed because it was too small, but he's grown into quite a handsome fellow. I mean, his fins aren't perfect. You know, he wouldn't be a show because they're not all even and what have you, but I really like him. And he's, oh, I'm sorry. Normally he doesn't run from me. I think he doesn't like the camera. He usually is right there begging for food, like that. All right, and that's kind of it for this room, guys. Sorry this was long and rambly. This is a little bit cloudy because I did water changes in here today and stirred everything up. But yeah, the main feature was all of those fry. I'm gonna cover you again. I wanna go back to the Apisto fry. Okay, let's see. Yeah, all those little black dots are steel blue Apisto fry. I tried to count. I got them with a turkey baster, a few at a time. There are about 30. We'll see what happens in a week or so, how many are left, and what we can tell is what. Yeah, none of them are at this end. Well, maybe one. They're all over here because this is where Mom keeps coming. All right, guys, that's about it. I'm done rambling. I'm sorry. Have a wonderful night. See you in the streams. Bye-bye.